What's up, Facebook friends and family, YouTubers, TikTokers, Instagrammers, and things and such. This is the Overstood Business, and this is the documentary of the extent of who I am as an individual, as far as what I'm on, as far as my mindset, and who I just be about that on a daily basis, and as far as my goals and aspirations in life. So I bring this documentary to just show the importance of transformation and to be inspired by something that's very just highly intelligent, highly educated, and highly just aspirational for just an individual to self-sought out for themselves to be one to be like, hey, it's time to grow. You know what I mean? So that's the whole more of everything with just transformation. But I just want to show you in the past of how I got to that, for just how I got to this mindset of this is what I'm on, and then it's on so big. So let's take it all the way back to day one, and I'm gonna talk about my TDC experience and things like that. So I don't encourage this as this like I'm trying to glamorize prison experiences or things like that, or things that transpired in prison, or TDC as this as like someone has to go to and understand how this goes and operates and structure and just be about it as a whole facility. I don't condone that. I don't wish nobody had to go through that, man. So that's why I encourage what I'm on now, man, and just understand it's like, hey, it's more options. You know, but for individuals as myself that had to take the harder way to understand that concept, I'm here to share that. You know, so this is all the way back, and all the way back is 2012. That's all the way back to 2012. A couple years previous than that, I'm in high school, so I'm at LSIC, I'm at Nimitz. So I am on Southside time and Northside time, and I'm very A-Leaf area as well. And when I commit these crimes that I committed, in the Southwest area when I was 18 years old. And the transitioning of that is my day one in the county jail. And I always heard about the county jail. I thought the county jail was kind of like some more like what some people old school would say, like, hey, that's like 1301. And I thought would be like, yo, what's 1301? They be like 1301. We had this, that. They taking shoes, they doing this. As far as like they taking people tennis shoes, like you got tennis shoes of high quality of like, Jordans and Nikes and stuff like that. And then you come in there and, you got Jordans and Nikes on, they gonna want to run there like, hey, hey, what size you wear, man? Today I need them, So when I came into the county, that's exactly what that was going on. It wasn't necessary 1301. I have not experienced no 1301, but I have experienced 701. And this 2012, I caught I caught an aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon that I did have the weapon on me, and I committed the robbery, which so what the long story short comes down to, that's when I kind of like fighting and just see what was going on for just taking pleas and see what the offering was about. So I was in 1301. I mean, not 1301, I'm sorry. I was in 701, and I'm 18 years old when I caught this case, man. And just being the 701, 7E2, being on the 7th floor around that time, it was kind of like, I didn't see a lot of people talk about jail stuff and they know like what's going on and stuff like that. Me personally, I don't know anything about the jail life. I didn't have friends that always talk about jail life or anything like that. Like all my friends, like we went party. We went like party with girls and stuff like that. We go to different clubs like that. Like we had our own cliques. Like we had our own like little things going on, like our own emotion going on. Like, but we never just like was just on like what was going on inside the facilities of jail. Like we wasn't like, well, me personally, like I didn't know anything about none of that. So by the time I got to jail, it was just like they had their own little system and structure going on, and I was just like, I don't know about doing that. Like I don't know what y'all doing. Like at the end of the day, like man, I'm here. I'm just trying to see what's going on and be about my whole little business about that. So it was just very just like. It was very culture shocking to me, man. My first time, like just for sure being in jail for like a long period of time. Like what I know for sure, like this ain't like no ticket, this ain't like no misdemeanor, this something like, hey, this the first degree felony, this 5 to 99 years, and you can possibly face up to 99 years. Like that right there, I was just like, I still didn't even know what that mean. I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't even know what none of that mean. I was just like, I just felt like I was here. So I pull up to the dorm in 72. I pull up to the dorm in 72, 701, San Jacinto. And so I walked in. So I'm just like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I've been hearing about a lot of stuff like this the gladiator flow, this what they doing the most punching, this what they doing the most heart checking, this what they doing the most everything at. I don't know, man. So by the time I come here, I already got the mindset, this what they telling me, this was everything is already about. So I'm just like, soon I come in, I'm just like, you know, put my mat down, trying to see what's open. Because at the end of the day, you can't just kind of walk down and you already know what's going on. Like, you don't know what's going on. You just come in here and they close the door and they like, hey, it's on you. So it's just like, man, so I'm like, all right, so like, what's open? Like, what's up? They like, hey, W cell open. See, 72, we had single man cells. Like, we didn't even have no, like, bunk beds and none of that shit. We had every cell for themselves. Yeah, every man for themselves in their cell. Like, it was for sure. So I'm in W cell. I'm like, all right, that's upstairs. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm like, damn, the phone's still on? They like, yeah, the phone's still on. I'm like, all right, bet, I'm gonna take it in a little bit and get on the phone. Like, who got this on the phone? I'm already like on some respectful shit. Now knowing this already got going on, like who got this on the phone? Like the phone situation is, man, the phone situation is different, man. Cause you got people that ride the phones. You got own little cliques that be like, hey man, we got this phone. Then you got gang politics like, hey man, that's a blood phone, that's a crib phone, that's the like Mexican phone. And it just be like that, man. So I just be like, I don't know nothing about that. I'm like, man, who got this on the phone? I don't know who phone this is because I'm not with the politics, but I'm not. This is my first time in it. I'm street. Like I'm no organization. Like I don't get organized and move as a unit as a 19. Everything I'm got going on is neighborhood. So it's just like free will, free go. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, hey, I gotta get on the phone. I gotta call my people. That's all I know. Like, so the situation was like that. So I ended up getting on the phone and I had called somebody. You know, I called somebody, let them know that I was at Blase, and it was kind of like okay, yeah, but what happened? I was like, man, ain't just a lot of shit that's happened. Like I don't really know, but what they saying and for it's like what they have on me, like I gotta see. They saying a lot of shit though, but I know it's a lot of shit that I ain't even do. Like so, I don't really know like what how that is gonna be about or what. But it's a lot of shit like I ain't even do. Like so, it's just like I don't know like what is it? So it's hard like trying to explain that to somebody while you in jail. You just be like, bro, like. And they just like, bro, what happened? Like, what happened? Like, how you in jail? Like, bro, you like, what? Like, what happened? And you just gotta honestly explain to them, like, to the best of your ability, like, you know what you were doing, but you just like, man, they don't know, so you just like, man, it's like, man, look, I just gotta see you like what they saying. So, that was like my first phone call. It was just like a reality, like, first thing, like, bro, like, damn, bro, like, you here? You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of it, like, you hear it, bro. Like, bro, you hear it. That shit sucks. Like, bro, you hear it. Fuck it though, you hear it though. So, I went upstairs. I put my mattress up. You know what I'm saying? I tied my sheet. All the other shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just like, bitch. And all this shit, bro, it's like I already knew how to do it before I even thought like there was a certain way you know how to do shit. It was just like, bro, it's just like, man, it's just like God. I know God, like, He designed a lot of shit to happen, bro, and that for me to be like who I am right now. So that's how I know, like, it's just like a bigger picture, like, but me at that time, I'm 19, bro, like, I don't think about none of that. So I'm just like, so I call everybody, I call my family and stuff like that, and we out there just talking and stuff like that, and letting them know what's going on, blah blah blah. I got court the next morning. Gotta wake up early in the morning, go to court, let them pat me down and stuff like that. So I go into court, and I don't really remember too much. 2012, I don't really remember too much. I just know I remember I'm going to court, and it was just like what that basically they was saying, what you have and stuff like that. So that's how I found out. Like I was on the most wanted gang list in Houston. It's funny because I didn't even know nothing about that. See, the thing about me is like once like birth for lifestyle, I live that lifestyle wholeheartedly. Like I don't think about like what other people think, what other people feel, or what that is outside looking in. In my heart, whatever I say that I am, that's who I am at the time. That's just how I am in my lifestyle. So when it come down to find out, like, bro, I was on the gang file on the Houston Most Wanted list, like that added more attitude towards the case. On top of them, I had multiple aggravated robberies, and what else I had? I had utilizing a motor vehicle, unauthorized use of motor vehicle. Well, it was like state jail. So I had one state jail and I had three felonies, but three felonies were first degree. That was up to each felony carried a sentence of 5 years minimum, up to 99 years maximum. I'm 19 years old still. I kind of know what that means, but it's kind of like, nah, y'all not about to really like trying to get me from that. Or y'all not really. I'm not thinking like I can actually go do 40 years because of shit I did off one decision. I still don't even know what that means. So by the time I got back to the dorm from the courtroom, it just like whatever. Like I'm back in motion. I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, what's going on? Like, hey, hell, yo. Like, what? Hey, then they say, here they come. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just like, yo, I say, like, what's up? Like, what's up? You just got here? Like, yo, I got here last night. They like, oh, yo, like, hey, yo. Like, all right, good. You know what I'm saying? Shit, where you from? What they kind? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm Milton, man. I'm from Southwest, man. You know what I'm saying? Where in the West? Like, you be, like, 400, man, and shit like that. Like, where you at in the West? Like, man, I'm A-Leaf, you know what I'm saying? Blase, blase. Oh, you from the spot? I'm like, yo, I'm from the spot type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Blase, blase. Like, you bang type shit. I let him know, like, yeah, I was still, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm blood type shit, blase, blase and shit. Like, oh, yeah, man, you got, you know what I'm saying? So, you got some homies over here, blase, blase. And, you know what I'm saying? We in this whole, like, we got this going on, blase, blase. It's like my first day, like they just embraced me like when everything was going on. Like so I'm just like, oh yeah, that's cool type shit. So I'm just peeping everybody. See, I got there like on a Friday, you know what I'm saying? So by the time I already got there Friday, went to sleep, and you know what I'm saying? I got there on a Thursday. That Friday morning I went to court. I come back type shit, we already sleep. And everybody know, like in the county, like everybody know, like in Harris County, like Friday nights and Saturday night is late night rack. So late night rack is like they extend the curfew time to like say like a normal day like 10 o'clock. So they be like, oh yeah, it's late night rack. Late night rack is like they extend the time to maybe like 12 midnight. So by the time I come, it's already late night rack. So I'm already like we already up. You know what I'm saying? Then Street Flavor come on. So Street Flavor come on like on Saturday. So we are turned up watching Street Flavor. So this like boom. So I'm turned up, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, man, cause in my mind, just like, bro, I was just in the club the other day, man. Like, ain't none of this like registering to me like what actually taking place in my mind. Like I'm still on gold. Like I'm still like, yo, like you know what I'm saying? Like the videos they showing on Street Flavor, I'm just like Like, man, like, know what I'm saying? Like, for sure, because I was just out here, like, know what I'm saying? Like, I was just living like this, so I'm not even used to what's going on, like, understanding what's going on, like, so, you know what I'm saying? I'm just having a good time at Street Flavor. I'm just sitting back, you know what I'm saying, just watching the videos, but my mind, mentally, my spirit, and I'm just, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, like, man, just come out on top, bro. Just come on top, like, see what's going on. So after that, my old man, since it like that, like, you know, you start getting visits like that for like different people and stuff like that, and hold on, give me a second. Yeah, so after that, you get like visits from other people and stuff like that. So you just be like, hey, like what's going on, who coming in and stuff like that. So my dad came and see me, stuff like that, and he used to always ask me like hey like what they say on the court day, like you coming home, like what's happening. In my mind, I'm like, bro, like dad, like you don't even know, like they just offered me like 30 years. And I didn't even take it. Like I'm just like, bro, like nah, bro. Listen, I'm not signing no 30 years. Like, but I couldn't even tell him no information like that because it was just like how can you tell your dad like the possibility of you being gone for that amount of time? Know what I'm saying? So I basically just lied, just like was saying like, nah, it's like it's good. Like they don't have nothing and stuff like that, and they don't know what they talking about. Try to get another lawyer, blah blah blah. Trying to find another motion, blah blah blah. But I know for sure, like they got me. Like I know for sure, like not for sure. But I just can't just let my people know. Like I don't know, like how they gonna feel about it. So I'm just like, man, I ain't gonna let them know, you know. So as times go by, and days go by in the county jail, and I started getting more involved. I started working out more. I started hanging around with different type of people. I started hanging with Mexicans, PTB Blast members. I started hanging with some Fifth Ward members. They from Hardy, so everybody was over there. That was cripping. A couple hunters from Bracewood and folks, stuff like that. But see, a lot of people thought I was a lot of people thought my first game was they I ain't gonna say game, but a lot of people thought I was like I had like some like nationality of being like Hispanic. So a lot of people like mistaking me for being like and like, oh, you like half like what, like half Mexican, like half like it's Puerto Rican, like you know what I mean? So it's just like, nah, I'm not half anything as far as that nation. I'm half I'm French. So it was just like I'm real Creole, like for sure. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like they don't know anything about none of that. So my first mistaken was for being like associated with Mexicans and Hispanic culture, which I love and fuck with Mexicans. So it's just like I ain't tripping. Like I'm not racist. Unless I fuck with Mexicans, so shit. They didn't know like I was running with essays. Then they asked me like who I know. I told them who I know. Then they thought I was hanging with they thought I was GD. First they thought I was G. I mean they thought I was like with some type of little Mexican shit. They didn't know that shit wasn't like what it is. Then they thought I was GD. A lot of people thought I was GD. So I was just like nah, I'm not GD. I'm not beating anything. I know a lot of that before I came to prison. Or I mean before I came over here. Like so I know y'all. I'm none of that. Like it's blood. Like it's blood on mine. Like you know what I'm saying.